find fun things to do and see, and all that's on the scene. From festivals to museums, Knott's Berry Farm or Disneyland. You can bet that Nick knows what's around SoCal. This weekend is hopping with Nick Pagliochini. So tell us what's doing, what should we go do and see? This weekend is jumping with Nick Pagliochini. For now there is no plan, so Nick, tell us all you can. This weekend with Nick is on, so tell us, Nick, what's going on. This weekend's gonna be fun.
Hey, what's up? It's Nick Pagliochini. It is episode 20, Thursday, the 16th of May, 2024. And as I've been teasing for a few weeks now, I am south of the border in Puerto Vallarta, Jalisco, Mexico. That is Puerto Vallarta behind me. This is my hammock on the balcony here. And not an endorsement by any way, shape, or form, but we have a timeshare here at Garza Blanca, which is Garza Blanca Preserve, which is about 15 to 20 minutes south of Zona Romantica in Puerto Vallarta. And this is just where we happen to stay. Where Brian and I, my husband, we own here. And then in addition, we have some friends that are also owners or members. So we all come down and enjoy ourselves and take in a bit of nature and all that. So, but to give you a little bit of a BTS behind the scenes, because you don't usually get to see me. And that's right. If you're tuning into the audio only podcast, well, you may want to head over to YouTube to be able to see in conversation with Nick and being able to see this episode actually on video being filmed for you, so that you can enjoy it and get an idea of exactly what is happening behind the microphone. But first part, as always, this week I'm with Nick Pagliochini, focusing on things in and around the Southland and beyond. And then when we move into part two, instead of just focusing on Last Call and Free 99, I'll also be looking at a little bit of a history of Puerto Vallarta and then what's happening here in Puerto Vallarta, south of the border for this weekend. So jumping into it for things that are a little closer to home, this weekend it is the 41st annual Long Beach Pride Festival, LGBTQIA plus Pride, happening down in Raver Harbor in downtown Long Beach. 41 years is pretty wild and pretty epic, and Long Beach Pride is one of the first LGBTQIA plus prides of the season every year. So this year it's in May. It's moved around the calendar a bit, but I was actually last year one of the hosts and announcers or MCs of the parade, which happens on Sunday. So if you're looking to get in on the free 99 action, you're going to want to go to the parade on Sunday. Usually steps off around 10 to 10:30, maybe 11 o'clock, goes until about 1 or 2 in the afternoon, and it runs down Ocean Boulevard, starting out over near Redondo, and then it moves toward Alamitos into the downtown area. And then if you continue down to Alamitos, you'll be able to head into the festival itself. Now, festival, a little pricey, $40 a day, but well worth it if you're looking to get out and enjoy the beautiful weather this weekend and really, support those in the LGBTQIA plus community. There's a lot of educational opportunities for you. A lot of incredible performers will be there. So it's something that is well worth checking out if you are able to do so. I highly recommend it. It's a good time. And more and more families are showing up. So yes, there are some things that may be a little bit, unique and special for the LGBTQIA plus community. But otherwise, it's a very opening and affirming environment, especially the parade on Sunday, because there's a lot of local charity organizations and a lot of church organizations, a lot of different groups of people who participate in that activity. So definitely consider checking out Long Beach Pride this weekend, the 41st annual, happening both Saturday and Sunday. There's activities going on this week as well, but you can check out longbeachpride.com to get more details about that. Now, heading over to Santa Monica, and this is a little plug for Ellen K from the Ellen K Morning Show on Coast 103.5, which I'm a part of, is that it is going to be Walk and Play LA, which is Children's Hospital Los Angeles' biggest community event of the year. And it is an opportunity for you to get out, walk and play and donate. It benefits Children's Hospital Los Angeles, annual fundraiser and community event to support Children's Hospital LA, a day full of fun family activities, a 3K walk, so very, very easy, and it all happens at the Santa Monica Pier. So you can head over to chla.org to get more details. You can also head over to, I think, coast1035.com /CHLA, maybe something in that. You can always Google Children's Hospital Los Angeles or Walk and Play LA and get more details about that. But that's something I've done in the past. I am a virtual walker this year with Team Coast. And yeah. So obviously I am a virtual walker because I'm here. I'm going to be here. Anyway, and another opportunity for you if you're looking to give back to the local community, and it's actually been happening since the 10th, is the 45th Venice Family Clinic Art Walk and Auction. Now, you say the art walk has been happening all those days. Not necessarily, but the auction itself online. So if you go to VeniceFamilyClinic.org, again, VeniceFamilyClinic.org. You can get more details about the 45th Venice Family Clinic Art Walk and Auction. And it started on the 10th and it runs through Sunday, the 19th, featuring legendary sculptor Fred Eversley as the signature artist. And it's all happening on Abbot Kinney in Venice. So it's well worth it checking out. Yeah, kind of scanning through everything for it. Looks like the nonprofit organization, a community health center, provides quality health care to people in need. And it looks like there'll be many, many artists that'll be featured there. And then the Venice Family Clinic helps at least 45,000 people a year with low cost or free healthcare. So that's great. So again, VeniceFamilyClinic.org, VeniceFamilyClinic.org to learn more about that. If you're looking for something a little bit more creepy crawly, which you know I love, the Natural History Museum, Los Angeles County, which is based at Exposition Park, not too far from USC, is holding their Bug Fair 2024. And it is over 1 million species, one bug fair, or one bug family, if you will. But it is happening both Saturday and Sunday, the 18th and 19th. Butterfly Pavilion tickets are also available, so that's an opportunity for you. And then admission to the Bugapalooza, if you will, or the Bug Fair 2024 is included with general admission. Now, if you're a museum member, it's free. Otherwise, it's relatively inexpensive to attend the Natural History Museum. And then usually, more than anything, it's paid parking. So when you're there. But yeah, so that's going on for you. And this weekend, May 18th and 19th, National History Museum of Los Angeles. All right, over to the SGV, San Gabriel Valley, for Pasadena, an artisan, a contemporary handicraft market, which was established by artisans who were inspired by the arts and crafts movement, which is very much, if you've been to Disney Grand Californian Hotel at the Disneyland Resort in Anaheim, that is all based on arts and crafts, the architecture of that specific hotel, but all throughout the San Gabriel Valley, Southern California, and Pasadena especially, you're able to indulge, if you will, in some incredible arts and crafts movement homes. So the Artisan Collaborative is devoted to the artistic forms and techniques of medieval art, which includes luminous color, careful detail, romantic symbolism, devotion to nature, and the rejection of industrialism and mass-produced goods. Okay. The show offers a range of products designed and created by independent artisans, studio artists, and small production workshops, including hand-printed fabrics, hand-loomed textiles and tapestries, handcrafted jewelry, hand-sewn clothing, woodblock fabrics, handmade household goods, furniture, original paintings, a small selection of artisan fine wines and gourmet foods, similar to those found in the traditional sidewalk shows of Paris. Okay. 2 days encompassing all handcrafted media, including jewelry smithery, painting, ceramics, woodworking, glass work, textile weaving, hand-tooled leather, hand-spun yarn. Yeah, so much going on. So you can visit artsandcraftsshow.com to learn more about that, or you can always check out the link in bio at Nick Pagliochini or This Weekend with Nick to get a link to the show notes for details of exactly what is happening. So you got all that as an opportunity. Really inexpensive for you to attend, and it is happening at the Pasadena Convention Center. Open to the public, $10 admission, or you can buy it ahead online for $8. Heading over to things that are going on with a little bit more of a focus on Hollywood. Curator Conversation Hollywoodland, Jewish founders of the making of a movie capital. The Academy Museum presents a book signing conversation with author Neil Gabler and associate curator Dara Jaffe in honor of opening day of the Academy Museum's exhibition Hollywoodland, Jewish founders and the making of a movie capital. You can get those details at academymuseum.org, academymuseum.org. You can also find out about the book signing, which is happening from 4:30 until 5:30. And then 6 to 7 will be that conversation at the Ted Mann Theater. Advanced tickets, well, you need to get tickets in advance, so you'll definitely want to head over. And this is all happening on Sunday, the 19th at 4:30. Again, 4:30 to 5:30 is the book signing, and then 6 to 7 is going to be the conversation going on for you there. If you want to head back to the coast for something a little bit more fun, 9th annual Mainopoly, a taste of Main Street in Santa Monica, will be happening from 1 until 5 p.m. again this Sunday, May 19th, and mainopolysm.com. So Mainopoly SM for Santa Monica.com. We'll give you more details about that. Pretty much what they have done is they have taken and set up a human-sized or life-sized Monopoly board along Main Street in Santa Monica, and you're able to try different restaurants and bars and businesses and collect different, collect different, not buildings or homes, but some benefits along the way. It's a really, really fun opportunity. And you can get tickets online. Also at Eventbrite is where the easiest to find them. Just look up Mainopoly, our 9th annual Mainopoly, a taste of Main Street. And that's the easiest for you to pick up tickets, Eventbrite, to be able to go to that. Alrighty, heading over to Orange County for Crawfish Festival. It's happening in Fountain Valley, both Friday, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. Tomorrow night from 5 until 11, from Saturday 2 to 11, and then Sunday from noon until 8 p.m. And this originally, surprisingly, was the Long Beach Crawfish Festival, which is now moved into Fountain Valley and is at the Fountain Valley Sports Park. So started in LA County, moved over to Orange County, still has all that delicious Creole and Southern crawfish food for you. Southern Creole food for you, including crawfish. There we go. But if you are 12 and under, you are free. Also, parking is free. And you can learn more about the Crawfish Festival that is happening Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, again, the 17th to the 19th at the Fountain Valley Sports Park in Fountain Valley. So not too far, kind of pretty much between Long Beach and Huntington Beach as you're making it down the 405. But yeah, so it's 28 years as a festival in Long Beach, and it's now moved to Orange County. So it's nice to see that it's just moved venue, but it still sticks around. So you can check out crawfishfestival.com. or check out the show notes, thisweekonwithnick.com, to learn how you can attend. But it looks like you can do anything as cheap as $5 at the gate tomorrow night. If you want to do one-day general admission, it is $15 ahead of time or $18 at the gate, Saturday or Sunday. If you're looking for the VIP admission, which includes, looks like you get some complimentary beverages, you get a VIP lounge, VIP assigned seating, a private restroom facility. It might be worth that upcharge, but you're going to be spending $35 at the gate if available, which would be tomorrow night. And then for one-day VIP admission, $60 at the gate if available, both Saturday or Sunday. Not and, but or. So, again, crawfishfestival.com to learn more about that. OC Greek Fest, Opa, is happening in Anaheim this weekend. Again, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday, the 17th, 18th, and 19th. Tomorrow night from 5 until 10, Saturday noon until 10, and then Sunday from noon until 9 p.m. Now, it looks like for this one, you're going to be able to just get in for $5. Free admission for seniors 65 and over, kids 10 and under, all military, police, and fire personnel with IDs. They all get in for free, but otherwise it's just $5 to get in the door. And this is happening at St. John Greek Orthodox Church in Anaheim on Dale Street. It is well worth it. If you have not been to a Greek festival, been to a Greek Orthodox church, which is predominantly where these events are held throughout the Southland, I almost always cover the Greek Fest that happens in Long Beach because that's something I've been going to for many, many years. But it's some time to just get out and enjoy your local community. And I think that's a big part of really why I do This Weekend with Nick Pagliochini continuously, because I really want to encourage you. There are incredible things going on at the big venues, at the theme parks and everything else. But I want to encourage you to go to the smaller things that are in your own backyard so you're able to get to know your neighborhood and get to know your community. So that's, kind of the whole intent and purpose of both This Weekend with Nick Pagliochini, the podcast, and now In Conversation with Nick Pagliochini, where we meet some of the movers and shakers behind the events that are featured in This Weekend with Nick Pagliochini. So companion series, but very, very different approaches. Alrighty. So again, ocgreekfest.com to check out the OC Greek Food Festival happening in, OC Greek Fest happening in Anaheim. They're calling it a food festival. It's a Greek festival. There's dancing, there's music, there's food, there's art. And you can also take it tour of the church, which the architecture is usually stunning. So definitely well worth your time. Alrighty, heading over to Orange County. We're already there, but going a little bit deeper into Santa Ana. It's time to party for the planet, celebrating Earth Day and Endangered Species Day with a scavenger hunt and special activities, all happening at the Santa Ana Zoo this Sunday, May 19th from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. General public, it's free with the price of admission. So all the fun and excitement going on with just paying admission. But if you happen to be a member of the Santa Ana Zoo, it's free to get in. Or if you are a resident of the city of Santa Ana and can show that with an ID, that's also free for you to get in. So a little bit of free 99 early for you if you happen to be a member of the Santa Ana Zoo or live in the city of Santa Ana and have not checked out the zoo yet. So definitely encourage you to do that. A little bit more seafood for you happening in Orange County this weekend. The Tustin Lobster Fest is happening this Saturday, the 18th, at Pepper Tree Park on West 1st Street in Tustin. Treat yourself to this outdoor indulgence jubilee featuring music from the 50s, 60s, and 70s. Lobster Fest serves up unlimited whole lobster, as many as you can handle, with pools of melted golden butter on the side. If lobster's not your thing, they'll also have tri-tip beef, side salad, and desserts, and you will not leave the event unfulfilled. You will probably leave with your top button of your pants unbuttoned. But anyway, gates open at 4 p.m. Food starts promptly at 4:30, and 100% of the net proceeds from Tustin Lobster Fest go to support Tustin and Santa Ana Rotary Club Foundation projects. So, and looking at tickets for the event, looks like you can go to TustinLobsterFest.com to learn more. Again, TustinLobsterFest.com. Also, something kind of fun, and I love this. They also have an opportunity drawing, which is a ball drop, and it looks like this massive net that is full of these balls that has been extended at the top of maybe a fireman ladder. And anyway, $10 tickets. So it's a ball drop opportunity draw. Tickets are $10 each, or 3 for $20. First prize is $1,000, and second prize is $25 or $250. And that happens at 7:15 on the 18th. You can pre-order your ball drop tickets ahead of time online. Again, go to TustinLobsterFest.com. And I think that's about it for the closer to home portion of This Weekend with Nick Pagliochini, the podcast. Again, coming to you from Puerto Vallarta, Jalisco, Mexico, getting into Last Call and Free 99. But first, a bit of history on Puerto Vallarta and what's going on here in and around town.
Nick Pagliochini. Last call when Nick is on to tell you all what to do. Nick Pagliochini. Last call when Nick is on with Free 99 for you. Nick Pagliochini. Last call when Nick is on. He'll tell us all what we're in this weekend. Last call when Nick is on. This weekend is up to you. Let's go.
Hey, what's up? You know that music, and thank you again, Eric Lozado. Really appreciate you, man. Last Call, Free 99, and he also created the opening for This Weekend with Nick Pagliochini, the podcast. But as promised, a little bit of history and background on Puerto Vallarta in the state of Jalisco here in Mexico, which is where I'm at, and also some activities that are happening in and around Puerto Vallarta this weekend. So Puerto Vallarta is a Mexican beach resort city on the Pacific Ocean's Bahia de Banderas in the Mexican state of Jalisco. Already jumped ahead there, but anyway, it is the second largest urban area in the state after the Guadalajara metropolitan area, and the city of Puerto Vallarta is the government seat of the municipality of Puerto Vallarta, which comprises the city as well as population centers outside of the city, not extending too far, but it definitely is kind of that idea of LA City and LA County. So you have Puerto Vallarta, the city, and then you have Puerto Vallarta, the area, which is inside of Jalisco, the state in Mexico. So Puerto Vallarta is named after Ignacio Vallarta, a former governor of Jalisco. In Spanish, Puerto Vallarta is frequently shortened to Vallarta, while English speakers call the city PV for short. I hate it when people shorten it down, but that's just me. You know, I'm old man, get off my lawn. But if it's called Puerto Vallarta, let's call it Puerto Vallarta, and let's not call it PV, but that's what white folk call it. In internet shorthand, the city is often referred to as PVR, which is also the 3-digit code for the airport for here. So, and that again, it says after the International Air Transportation Association airport code for its Gustavo Diaz Ordaz International Airport, so PVR. But anyway, Playa de Muertos, the beach of the dead in the 16th century. Hernan Cortes explored the Pacific side of Mexico by ship. Cortes used the established port of Acapulco to resupply and anchor his ships along the journey. During the early 1500s, he sent 2 of his ships north to explore the coastline. Without him, one of his ships wrecked in Banderas Bay, and all but 3 men were reportedly killed. It was believed the corpses of the lost sailors washed ashore. Native villagers encountered numerous corpses on the beach for days after the wreck, hence why it is called Beach of the Dead or Playa Los Muertos. Bahia de Banderas, Bay of Flags, pirates were known to attack ships along the Pacific coast of Mexico as early as the 16th century. In the early 1500s, the famous explorer Hernan Cortes set out to establish a safe harbor north of Acapulco to provide protection for cargo ships sailing the planned Manila galleon trade route to the Philippines. Just several hundred miles north, he discovered a large bay at the village of Tintoque. According to local legend, pirates were already anchoring in this bay and regularly pillaged local villagers while burying treasure in the hills. When Cortez and his crew set a foot on the beach, a mob of angry villagers believed he and his crew were pirates and surrounded them with native weapons in hand. According to his journal, a Catholic friar accompanying the crew began praying to the Lord for help. Villagers were mesmerized by the red flags the crew carried and suddenly lowered their weapons, allowing the explorers to pass peacefully. It's likely the villagers had seen the flags before when they floated ashore with the dead crew from a Cortez ship that wrecked earlier in the bay. This is how the Bahia de Banderas was named. Francisco Cortez de Buenaventura, the nephew of Hernan Cortez, is said to have formalized the bay's name during his own conquering of the region in 1525. In the following years, Tincoque became a major port and safe harbor for ships traveling the Manila galleon. So that's a lot of history on it. But what about what's going on here now? It's an incredible town which really is welcoming, and it is not all that far from Southern California. It's really only about a 3-hour flight. Very easy to get down here and really enjoy the local community. So it's kind of a unique conglomeration of international expats and American expats as well as local Mexicans. And it really has a lot of incredible diversity, I guess is the easiest way to put it. And the only reason I bring that up is because it is the 20th anniversary of Restaurant Week, which actually happens for 3 weeks here in Puerto Vallarta. But Restaurant Week by Vallarta Lifestyles. And we're looking forward to trying a lot of this. We've got quite a few of the restaurants on this list, and I'll be featuring them on Instagram. Nick Pagliochini, This Weekend with Nick, and 15-Minute Foodie. All 3 of those will have features on the different restaurants that we are able to attend throughout the time period that we're here. But this is a great opportunity, May 15th, so it just started yesterday, and it runs until June 10th. So if you're able to get down here, if you're heading to Puerto Vallarta, if you want to attend Puerto Vallarta, it's a great opportunity, very inexpensive, 3, 4, and 5-course meals, mostly 3-course meals, but a lot of delicious options to try many, many different foods, because with that international community down here, there's a lot of opportunity for not just incredible, authentic Mexican cuisine, but there's a restaurant called The Swedes, which is based, had originally a Swedish owner, and the recipes are Swedish based. There's also Kaiser Maximilian, which is an Austrian restaurant. And then there's lots of other things that are delicious. And I mean, there's some really fun places. There's this fried chicken place that we've walked by a few times. Hopefully we'll be trying that. Yeah, lots of stuff. So again, keep an eye on Instagram, Nick Pagliochini, This Weekend with Nick, and 15-Minute Foodie to get all the details on what's going on for the 20th anniversary of Restaurant Week here in Puerto Vallarta. Now, other things that are happening that I love, and this is also, we got into town on Wednesday. So we got into town and we weren't able to make this, but we will hopefully be going next Wednesday to check this out. But Camino del Arte, so Street of Art, Art is Life, from 6 until 10 p.m. on Wednesdays in Centro Histórico here in Puerto Vallarta, so north of Zona Romantica. It is a art walk. So a lot of museums are open, a lot of different opportunities for you to check things out. The vast majority are free. Sometimes they have cervezas or vino or many other things for you to do. So it's definitely an opportunity for you to get out and about in Puerto Vallarta and experience some culture. Granted, maybe not exactly this weekend, but miércoles, Wednesday, why not? we'll make an extended weekend out of it since I include Thursday anymore now with the episode coming out early. Demente, which is happening on Saturday. How's your mental health doing? Join renowned Mexican film and television actor Ari Telch in this hilarious monologue in Spanish as he addresses the myths, realities, and taboos surrounding mental illness in a one-time only performance this Saturday the 18th at 8:30 at Teatro Vallarta. Demente, which means insane, is an amusing comedy with a black humor that makes you think about mental illness. Be prepared to laugh at yourself. The play is written and directed by Ari Telch and is suitable for all audiences, which is quite nice. So there's something that is going on. You can go to visitpuertovallarta.com and go to their events tab. That is an option for you to check out there. Also, Festival de Cine Constance Yelap, which is this Saturday and Sunday, 2024. Going to be happening Yelapa. The charming fishing village south of Puerto Vallarta is hosting their 4th annual edition of the Festival de Cine Consciente, so Conscious Film Festival. The 4th festival, or Conscious Film Festival, Yelapa 2024, uses the magic of cinema to stimulate the exchange of ideas and immediate solutions to social and ecological problems. The festival program includes screenings of selected international socio-environmental documentaries, discussions with experts on the subject, workshops, and other activities for families and children. So if you want to learn more, again, visit puertovallarta.com, go to the events tab, and this is going to be the Festival de Cine Consciente, the Conscious Film Festival that's happening. And one more thing happening in Puerto Vallarta, well, I'll give you a teaser what's coming up next weekend, but what's happening on Monday, the 20th, is going to be a Puerto Vallarta Pride Pet Parade. So for the second year in a row, the Puerto Vallarta Pride Pet Parade, a walk with pets and for pets along the Puerto Vallarta Malecon. Malecon is kind of like the Strand in Venice, if you're familiar. So it's here it doesn't go through the sand. It actually is the border of this, the beach area where most people go to enjoy restaurants or go to the beach, go to a beach club. But it is going to be along the Malecon on Monday the 20th at sunset. The event benefits Puppy Paradise, a local association dedicated to the rescue and adoption of stray dogs in Puerto Vallarta. The route of the Puerto Vallarta Pride Pet Parade will leave from Lazaro Cardenas Park in the Romantica zone at 6, and the parade will proceed along the Malecon toward the Quelle River to the Fuente de los Delfines Friendship Fountain next to the Los Arcos Amphitheater and back to the starting point. So it's pretty much a round trip. Pets and their guardians are encouraged to dress in costume, wear rainbow colors, or just let their imaginations run wild with original outfits. And it is suggested that a 200 peso donation be made to attend or participate, and that will be going to the Jovanek Foundation, and supporting Puppy Paradise Shelter will be receiving 100% of the proceeds. So great opportunities. A lot of things going on here. Free 99 as well in Puerto Vallarta. A lot of activities, but I am also here for Puerto Vallarta Pride, which will be happening next weekend. So stay tuned this weekend with Nick, Nick Pagliochini, thisweekendwithnick.com, or This Weekend with Nick Pagliochini, the podcast. For episode 21, we will be legal, and we will be celebrating here for LGBTQIA plus Pride in Puerto Vallarta. A couple of free 99 and last call activities for you to enjoy this weekend. The Beverly Hills Art Show is being held this Saturday and Sunday at Beverly Gardens Park. 4 garden blocks in the center of the city will be brimming with over 230 artists from throughout California, many other states, and from around the world. It's a free 99 show featuring art by artists from around the world who showcase their work in painting, sculpture, watercolor, photography, mixed media, ceramics, glass, jewelry, drawing, printmaking. All the fine arts and crafts are original, ranging from the traditional to the very contemporary, and are represented by the artists themselves. There will also be a wine and beer garden with live music demonstrating artists. Children's activities, gourmet food trucks, and several community exhibits will be found there. The show itself, both Saturday and Sunday, happening from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. And again, admission is free 99. The event is rain or shine. And also more art walk, but down in Orange County. So the Balboa Island Art Walk is the premier showcase for talented local artists with art, music, sun, and fun for the whole family. 29th Annual Balboa Island Art Walk takes place on Sunday the 19th from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. along the South Bayfront Promenade Admission free $99. The Fine Arts Show features 85 artists exhibiting paintings, fine jewelry, blown glass, sculpture, and photography. You can enjoy live music throughout the day on 4 different stages along the art walk. And for more information, go to Balboa Island artwalk.info. So that's Balboa Island artwalk.info. And another opportunity for you, but more child-oriented, is the Anaheim Children's Festival that's taking place this Saturday, the 18th, from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. at Pearson Park near the corner of Lemon and Sycamore in Anaheim. The Anaheim Children's Festival offers families and people of all ages the opportunity to enjoy exploring and making art together. The Children's Festival includes booths, art projects, musical and performing groups, and plenty of fun for kids and families. All art activities are free $99 to all participants. And the Anaheim Children's Festival has been going strong for 32 years now, continues to grow under the umbrella of the Museo Museum and their commitment to the children of Orange County. It is presented by Museum and the Cultural Center, as well as the city of Anaheim. Celebrated again this Saturday, the 18th, from 11 a.m. till 3 at Pearson Park. And again, free $99. And that's about it for this weekend with Nick Pagliochini. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking and subscribing if you are following on YouTube for this very first installment. We'll see if we end up doing a filming of it again. But just want to give you that incredible view behind me of Puerto Vallarta here in Jalisco, Mexico. But also wanted to, give you a little bit of a look-see of what it looked like when I was putting together an episode for This Weekend with Nick Pagliochini, the podcast. So again, thisweekendwithnick.com is where you can find out what to do in and around the Southland of Southern California, this weekend beyond, although now south of the border here in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. But also check out Nick Pagliochini, This Weekend with Nick, 15-Minute Foodie, all 3 of those on Instagram. To get more details at the link in bio and also get some additional content that's just available on social media. And yeah, I believe that's it. I'm getting a little sweaty, you can tell, and it is a little bit warm here, but it is absolutely incredible. I am looking forward to getting out and about to enjoy myself in Puerto Vallarta. I hope that you get out and about and enjoy yourself this weekend.